Growing up, what was there any influence from your family, like to join the arts, music, whatever what you consider yourself in?
That was from since day one.
Yeah.
I grew up, you know, in Durham, North Carolina. You got like the quartet. You know what I'm saying? Like the quartet scene there is like country, gospel music. You got people that look like and sound like James Brown.
Yeah.
Just with Jerry curls and red suits and smoking cigarettes and cussing you out after church. So you had just that whole. It was a whole industry. Malico Records is in Durham, North Carolina. It's like a legendary gospel record label.
Yeah.
So I grew up pretty much thrown into the industry for real. Then my grandmother, when I was 3, she was like, "Sing now." I said, "I didn't want to sing." I started playing drums when I was 3.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You do you play any instruments?
I play a little bit of everything: drums, keys, whatever was at the church. So at the church, it was like drum, keys, organ, a little bit of bass.
Obviously, as someone who could play all those instruments, how early on did you know that you could like produce? Say, because that's what your main part of your career is.
Yeah. Like producing came about, I guess, just growing up around music all your life and all types of music. Understanding how to, I feel like the best producers are drummers.
Okay.
And because really production is about the drums, it's about the sound. Yeah. And so let me see, when I was like 16, 17, my cousin Q Dot, love you Q Dot, Q Dot Dizzy,
shout out.
Yo Q, he was producing DMX and Murder Mook and Ashanti.
So you've been in it forever.
Yeah. And I did like around the same time I was working with Q Dot when I was in middle school. We went up and I did the Apollo, Showtime at the Apollo.
No way.
When I was like 15, 16.
Shout out to New York.
Shout out to New York.
Wow.
Shout out to New York, and I got family up there too, so
Beautiful.
I was going back and forth. As far as just being around everything, I was always around it. Like when I think about it now, I was always around it.
When was your first performance? Like, what would you consider your first performance?
I consider like first grade. My first real performance in elementary school, singing The Lion King. Circle of Life.
Circle of Life.
Yeah. Circle of Life with the whole choir behind me and all this stuff, everybody crying. I still got it on VHS.
Perfect. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, VHS.
Be calm, rewind.
But yeah, that was crazy. And then my music teacher, Miss Brewer, shout out to her. She really got me into classical and Mary Poppins, these are a few. You know what I'm saying? She had me diverse culturally. Right. So then I would leave her classical training every day, and then I would then go to church, and
all cylinders.
You got all these different types of influences, and I just became a melting pot of that.